The ocean is silent, but silence never lasts forever. Dark waters ripple under the moonlight, and in the distance, a lone ship creaks against the restless waves. A whisper breaks the silence. The seas are never calm for long. Destiny calls once again. A surge of sound follows waves crashing, drums pounding and the sudden flash of fire cutting through the night sky. Viewers are pulled instantly into a world where danger and dreams collide. This is not just a return. It is the next chapter of a legend. The trailer begins with a black screen, broken only by the faint sound of waves rolling against wood. A storm builds quietly in the background, its thunder distant but menacing. A voice, calm yet full of warning, speaks over the darkness. Every journey has storms, but only the bravest sail into them. The image fades into the ocean at dawn, the golden light hitting the waves as the Going Merry cuts through the water, its sails rising tall and proud. Luffy stands at the bow, his straw hat shadowing his eyes. While the rest of the crew prepares for another dangerous voyage, quick flashes strike across the screen, Zoro sharpening his swords, Nami studying a map lit by lantern light, Usopp tinkering with a slingshot, and Sanji's lighter sparking as he takes a steady breath. The music grows heavier with each image, like the beating of a heart before battle. Suddenly, the calm breaks, dark clouds roll over the horizon. Shadows of unknown ships loom in the distance, their sails torn but threatening. The narrator's voice cuts in, deeper and sharper. A new ocean waits, with challenges no pirate has faced before. The camera dives beneath the surface of the sea, revealing massive shadows moving in the depths, hinting at unseen monsters. The screen flickers back to the crew, their eyes set with determination. The music reaches a sharp rise, then cuts to silence. Only Luffy's voice remains, filled with quiet certainty, no matter what's ahead. We keep moving forward. The screen slams to black with the sound of a crashing wave, leaving the audience hanging in suspense. The calm of the open sea shatters in an instant. Thunder cracks, lightning tears across the sky, and the Grand Line reveals its ruthless nature. The Going Merry is tossed by towering waves, its wooden frame groaning as if the ocean itself is testing its will. Over this chaos, a voice echoes, "This is not the sea you knew. This is the sea that swallows the weak." Flashes erupt across the screen, swords clashing in the rain, cannons firing from shadowy ships, the sudden glimpse of an unfamiliar island rising from the fog. Its cliffs are jagged like teeth, waiting to devour anyone who dares to dock. The crew braces themselves, faces lit by lightning as the storm grows, then silence. A dark figure steps forward, seen only in silhouette, his presence sharp and unyielding. Another shadow follows, softer yet cunning, eyes glinting in the dim light. The trailer doesn't reveal their names, only their menace. The voiceover warns, enemies will rise, stronger than before. And not all will fight fair. The montage grows, faster. Zoro locked in a fierce duel, sparks flying with every strike. Nami gripping her staff, standing tall against a storm of rain and fear. Sanji's foot igniting midair, a fire cutting through the night. Usopp readies his weapon, sweat dripping down his brow, while Luffy clenches his fists, his straw hat dripping wet, his grin unshaken. Ships burn. Waves crush. Steel meets steel. And still, the Going Merry pushes forward through fire and storm. The voiceover deepens. The seas will demand everything. Loyalty, sacrifice, courage. And the will to dream when the world calls it madness. The storm fades into a haunting quiet. Rain turns to mist, and the screen softens to warm colors of sunrise over endless waves. A slower, gentler score begins, strings carrying a fragile melody, almost like hope trying to survive in chaos. The camera drifts across the crew one by one. Nami clutches a worn map to her chest, her eyes heavy with memories of a past she cannot fully escape. Her voice, soft and trembling, breaks through. "We have to keep going. We can't stop now." Zoro appears next, sitting cross-legged with his swords resting by his side, his expression calm yet filled with unshakable loyalty. His words cut like steel. "No matter how many times I fall, I'll always stand back up for this crew." The music swells gently, and we see Usopp laughing nervously, hiding his fear behind bravado. Before cutting to Sanji standing at the ship's edge, staring at the horizon as he whispers, "For the ones we left behind. I'll fight until the end." Then comes Luffy. His straw hat shades his face as he looks out at the ocean. His voice carries a mix of innocence and fire. "I don't care how impossible it seems. I'll find the One Piece, and I'll become king of the pirates." His smile bursts through the screen, not reckless, but unbreakable. As these voices echo, the montage shifts, the crew sharing laughter around a meal, patching wounds after battle, raising their glasses under starlight. Their dreams collide, their pain unites them, and their ship becomes more than wood and sails, it becomes their home. The narrator's voice returns, soft but resolute. No storm can break the will of those chasing their dreams. The screen fades to black, leaving the sound of a single heartbeat, *, the heartbeat fades. Then silence shatters into chaos. A blast of drums and strings erupts as the screen explodes with rapid-fire images. Steel meets steel in a shower of sparks. Waves crash over the Going Merry as cannons roar from enemy ships. Zoro swings with fury, Sanji kicks through a wall of fire. Nami summons a storm with her staff, and Usopp fires a shot that cuts through smoke and darkness. Each strike is sharper, faster, louder each moment, a reminder that their journey is no longer a game. The music swells into a fever pitch, pulling tighter with every beat. Flashes of mysterious new islands appear, jungles filled with shadows, fortresses rising like monsters from the sea, and towns torn apart by chaos. The narrator's voice rises above the storm. Every legend must face its trial, and only those willing to sacrifice everything will survive the grand line. Then silence. A low voice emerges, cold and commanding. It doesn't belong to the narrator. It belongs to someone else. Dreams are meant to be broken. A shadowed figure steps forward, only a silhouette against burning flames. The face is hidden, but the menace is unmistakable. The score crashes back and faster, heavier. A final montage tears across the screen, Luffy shouting as he throws a punch that splits the sky, Zoro locked in a duel to the death, Sanji soaring into battle, Nami's tears streaming as she raises her weapon, and the Going Merry cutting through a storm as if refusing to die. At the very peak of sound and fury, the trailer slams to black. Only Luffy's voice remains, steady and fierce. "This is only the beginning of our adventure." The title burns onto the screen, One Piece Season 2, 2026, Netflix. And then, in one final sting, the villain's chilling laugh echoes before everything fades to silence.